What's good, y'all? Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all feeling blessed. Happy Sunday. We are on the way to church. I feel like today we're gonna go through a little mini vlog. It's just kind of what's my typical Sunday looking like. It's gonna be a lot of running around. Right after this, I got a grocery trip. After getting groceries, I have a call with some great clinicians and great people. Just soak up some game, absorb some knowledge from them. Every time we speak, I always get something out of it, and it's always a cool mutual interaction. So I got that after the groceries. While I'm listening to that, I'm probably going to be thinking about what I'm going to meal prep. I already had it in my mind, but I feel like I'm going to switch it up anyway. So I'm trying to meal prep real quick, be efficient, and then the rest of the night is going to be scheduling out some content, programming updates for my clients. I feel like I've done like 90% of it, so I'm not too stressed out about that. I wouldn't be stressed out regardless. It would take me 2 seconds, but you know, as it continues to grow, you got to make sure you have not almost all of those facets lined up, because it can get you if you let it pile and things of that nature. So just got to make a couple tweaks for progressions or people going on vacation, things of that nature. And that's mainly going to be my night. Saturday and Sunday is always a concerted effort. Oof, words are interesting this morning. Concerted effort to get my steps in, because it's very easy for me to be like, all right, it's not Monday through Friday. I'm sitting down. All the other things I didn't get to do through Monday through Friday, I can kind of just attack Saturday, Sunday. So it's very easy for me to just want to sit down and just go work on my laptop. So I got to find ways to not completely take myself out of that element, because that's where a lot of creativity and production and efficiency gets done. So yeah, I got to find ways to implement the steps here and there when I can. So grocery trip is a good one. Obviously try not to get more than I need. I try to write it down, price it out before I even get there, so I'll start splurging on stuff, especially if I come in hungry. And then fortunately back at the crib I got a walking pad, so I try to go about every hour, every other hour, just get some steps in. If I really need to lock in and I can't be moving, then I'll sit down, but every hour or so I'll get right to it. So that's what we got for today. Get to see a little inside of my Sunday, and I hope y'all like it. What's good, y'all? We in the grocery store with it. I wanted to go aisle by aisle, but it's way too crowded for that, so I'm in a little secluded spot. But we're gonna go through the grocery haul real quick. Got 2 of these, some egg whites, keeping it pretty clean for some good protein. We got baked chicken thighs. I normally get chicken breast, but I wanted to get a little bit more flavor, so got that here. I haven't had ground turkey in a minute. Got some 99% for the ground turkey. Trying to stay as lean as possible with some of these options and protein sources. We got 96.4 for the ground beef. Got 2 pounds, because I can eat a lot of it in one sitting. My pancakes have been my staple for breakfast, so I had to re-up on this. It's been going pretty quick. I use oat milk. It's just a preference. Easier on my digestive system for myself, but that's gonna be for the pancakes. Anytime I'm in a bind and I need a snack or something pretty quick with a decent amount of protein, I got this for yogurt. Honestly, like 90% of what's on the market I can't really consume because it just upsets my stomach, and that one doesn't. And then the ones that are okay for my stomach, the sugar content is way too high for my liking. So that one's pretty solid. It's only got like 4 or 5 grams of sugar. Got some bone broth, honestly just for its benefits, collagen, skin, things of that nature. We got some peppers. Got to make sure the food on the plate looks a little nice. Got a little vibrance and some color. These have been my favorite tomatoes as of late. Same thing. I put this in my eggs. I put this in the ground beef, the ground turkey, everything. Got some broccoli, some good veggies, some good greens. This is also always been a staple for me as well for gut health, so got to get the sauerkraut. I have that normally for breakfast. I kind of space it out though. I'll have it like twice throughout the day. Got some blueberries, some good antioxidants, solid fruit. On the fruit, we got Mangoes, can't get enough of it. Honestly, my two favorite fruits are watermelon and mangoes. They just never steer me wrong. We got avocado as well, another fruit. I haven't had cheese in a very long time, but this is the first brand that has been, it's just perfect. Like, it got to a point where I grew up having pizza, having macaroni and cheese, baked mac and cheese, growing up in a black household. So having all those things on a consistent basis to where I got tired of it. And then of course, as I got older into like my teenage years, I realized how lactose doesn't mesh well. And it even got to a point where if I tried to reintroduce it, even if I tried to have a lactate pill, it still wasn't doing it. Like the creamy texture was just like nasty, gave me the heebie-jeebies. But the last 2 months, I've tried this one, and it's not too creamy. It don't taste slimy to me, and I don't get the stomach aches. So that's been that for cheese. I think the only other thing, I got some chocolate chips, throw into my pancakes, and they don't make me feel that bad about them. That's really all I need for today. I have olive oil and avocado oil at home for cooking, and I have a ton of rice for my other carb sources. I need tortillas. Honestly, burritos be life-saving as far as just time and dishes too, bro. If you need a hack, go the tortilla route. You can make breakfast burritos, you can make lunch burritos with chicken and rice and veggies. Same for dinner. So remember that. All right, we done with getting the groceries. About to load up real quick. By the way, if you a one-trip person like me, this is how you do it. Get you a big bag, load it up. You only need one of them fancy $300 Amazon carts that, you know, cuts down like a dang transformer. Cool, I ain't hating, but this is efficient, it's cheap, and I make it in one trip. Get to work on my grip too, so.
For us to break too while we're kind of juggling the goals of, okay, I want to get a really informed history. I want to show this person that I'm there to listen and that I'm probably going to be able to talk to them more than other providers are. But I want to start moving with people really quickly. I've actually, in all of this type of work, I think pendulums can swing really far in one direction or the other. And I'm taking my history and then kind of pivoting pretty quickly to continue taking it while I start moving with people.
All right, we in the evening time. I got to eat a little bit earlier, didn't record it. I was gonna go through my whole meal prep, but honestly work got, in the fold and I gotta get back to more of it. So I'm not really gonna be able to show y'all a whole meal prep. To be honest, I may make a couple meals just so I have it for Monday and Tuesday. I normally will just make everything today and it'll last me till about Friday, Saturday, and then Saturday, Sunday is when I start getting the new meals or grocery shopping. But it ain't gonna happen this week. But we got the protein pancakes and the eggs with the sauerkraut, just perfection. It's gonna be a great week. I feel great. I hope you guys do too. Put your best foot forward. Try to just do better than you did yesterday. And that's all I got. Till next time. Peace.